Hi everyone, today's lesson is the laws of indices. Our first law, when we're multiplying two expressions and they both have the same base, the rule is you're going to add the powers. So here you'll get a to the power m plus n. For example, you have 2 to the power 3 multiplied by 2 to the power 4. We're multiplying and they both have the same base, so the rule is we can add the powers. 3 plus 4, which would give us 7. 2 to the power 7, when you plug that into the calculator, you will get 128. Similarly, 2 to the power 3. Similarly, 2 to the power 3 means 2 by itself 3 times. 2 by 2 by 2. 2 to the power 4 means 2 by itself 4 times. 2 by 2 by 2 by 2. This means 2 by itself 7 times, which is written as 2 to the power 7, which is what we got when we applied this law. Here's a question. This question, can we apply the laws of indices? This question, can we apply that law? Do we have the same base? No. Here we have 3 and 2, so we will not be able to apply that law. You will have to use your calculator for this. This question, can we apply that law? Yes, we can, because these two terms, they both have the same base. 4 is 12. A to the power 5 multiplied by a to the power 6. We're going to add the powers. We will get a to the power 5 plus 6, which is 11. Our next law, if we're dividing and we have the same base, the rule is we can subtract the powers. Here you will get a to the power m minus n. For example, we have 7 to the power 16 divided by 7 to the power 5. They both have the same base, so we can subtract the powers. 16 take away 5 will give us 11. 7 to the power 11. When we put that in the calculator, we will get this large number here. 7 to the power 16 means 7 multiplied by itself 16 times, which is this, divided by 7 to the power 5, which is 7 multiplied by itself 5 times. Here, if we were to write it out, the 7 would cancel. All the 7s in the denominator will cancel with 5 7s in the numerator. Here we remain with 11 7s, or 7 by itself 11 times, which is this, which is what we got when we applied the law. This question, can we apply this law? Here the base is 5, here the base is 3. In order for us to use this law, in the numerator and denominator, you must have the same base. So we can't use the law here. You can use your calculator to work this out. This question, we have the same base in the numerator and denominator, so we can apply the law. Let's see. 5 into 5, 1. 5 into 10, 2. X to the power 4 divided by x to the power 3. We're going to subtract the powers. 4 take away 3, which is 1. Then y to the power 8 divided by y squared. We're going to subtract the powers. 8 take away 2, which is 6. The third law, a to the power 1 is equal to a. This means any expression raised to the power 1 is equal to the expression itself. For example, 100 to the power 1 is equal to 100. B to the power 1 is equal to B. Our fourth law, a to the power 0 is equal to 1. This means any expression to the power 0 is equal to 1. For example, 5 to the power 0 is equal to 1. Y to the power 0 is equal to 1. Our fifth law, a to the power 1/2 is equal to the square root of a. This means any expression to the power 1/2 can be rewritten as the square root of that expression. For example, 100 to the power 1/2 is the same as the square root of 100, which is equal to plus or minus 10. Similarly, if you have y to the power 1/2, this can be rewritten as the square root of y. These are just 5 of the laws of indices. Part 2 of this video, there are more laws of indices that will be discussed. That's it. Bye.